Hi everyone, Meteorologist Bill Rentschler in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Hope everyone is having a nice Wednesday morning. Had some noisy weather last night across some parts of the state. Had some severe thunderstorms move through the area, both in parts of central Nebraska and in parts of southeastern Nebraska here in Lincoln. Missed out on the severe weather, but we did see a little bit of rain. Again, there was a little bit of lightning, a little bit of thunder last night or overnight for us as well. And again, we're going to continue to watch for some chances for some additional moisture as we head over the next several days. Jumping right in, though, again, looking at the warnings that we had issued last night. Again, had a cluster of stronger cells that kind of just was right along and north of Interstate 80, stretching from out near Kearney, just north of Grand Island, kind of up towards Columbus, and then just north of the Omaha metro area. Also had a few stronger storms push into parts of Jefferson County, Gage County, and then into parts of Cass and Odo County as well. And again, really, we see most of the severe weather, though, is down to our south across parts of Kansas, northern Kansas, into parts of northwestern Missouri, where we had a number of strong to severe thunderstorms in those areas. So, again, overall, some severe weather out there last night. We had expected the potential for some, but again, here in Lincoln, we kind of slid between those two lines of stronger thunderstorms last night. So if we look at the rainfall from across the area, this is over the course of the last 24 hours. Again, at the official reporting stations, the climate sites, usually again at the airport. Officially here at the Lincoln Airport, we only had 0.06 of an inch of precipitation of rainfall last night. And again, that's kind of the way things had trended with this system. On Monday when we talked, it looked like we could see some decent amounts, maybe half an inch to an inch, maybe more of moisture. And then certainly into the day on Tuesday, everything kind of trended maybe a little bit further to the east and to the southeast, and that's the reality that we basically saw. But Beatrice picking up right around a half an inch, 0.6 of an inch in Nebraska City, and Falls City had almost an inch and a half of rainfall with those thunderstorms that moved through last night. Grand Island Airport picked up 11 hundredths, Columbus also around half an inch, and Tacoma picking up 37 hundredths last night from those thunderstorms that moved on through. But again, obviously some heavier amounts, an inch to around maybe 2 inches just north of Grand Island, just north of Kearney, and then kind of right up near Columbus, North Bend, and then up kind of towards parts of northeastern Nebraska there. And same can be said also in extreme southeastern Nebraska. By far and away, though, the heaviest moisture fell down across parts of northeastern Kansas. Again, you can see those contours, or as they turn sort of pink, purple, and almost white, though. That's indicative of 3, 4, 5 inches of rain with some of those thunderstorms that fell last night. On the Tempest weather stations across the Lincoln Metro, this is the rainfall amounts we had so far today. And again, it was the southern and southeastern part of town that saw the most moisture, around 1/4 of an inch. There was some lighter amounts across the northern and northwestern side of town, where it was, again, around 1/10 of an inch for a lot of those locations. So, again, the 600ths at the Lincoln Airport in Northwest Lincoln fits in with that trend. Here at the 1011 studios, we had 1600s at around 1/4 inch of my house in East Central Lincoln. So again, a little bit heavier rainfall amounts on the southern and southeastern side of town compared to the other side of town. If we look at the weather headlines, though, as we head into the day today, again, still going to be seeing some scattered showers, maybe a few rumbles of thunder across parts of the state early this morning, but do think we're going to dry things out as we head into the afternoon. But another round of moisture is going to be heading our way as we head into the day Friday and Saturday. And then overall, kind of over the course of the next week, looking at a cooler weather pattern, seasonal, if not below normal temperatures expected for much of the next week before we'll finally see things start to warm back up as we head into the week next week. Still seeing some moisture out there early this morning. Again, here in Lincoln, we've seen a few sprinkles this morning. Grand Island looking at cloudy skies. O'Neill right now, again, we can see some of that water on the camera up there in north central Nebraska, North Platte. Again, had a few snowflakes mixing in early this morning, but starting to see at least some breaks in the cloud cover and some blue sky there from our Skyview camera in North Platte. Right now in the capital city, it's 46 at the airport and here in Midtown Lincoln. Winds out of the west at around 10 miles an hour. I think they're going to be a little bit on the blustery side, though, as we head through the day today, so that'll be something we want to watch out for. Visibility in some spots is a little bit low. Thedford right now is visibility down to 3/4 of a mile. They actually have some ongoing snow showers out there across parts of the Panhandle, some rain, scattered showers, few thunderstorms in the northeastern corner of the state this morning. So again, there are some spots where visibility is being reduced. This should improve as we head through the day today. Temperatures on the Lincoln Tempest stations, again, 46, 47, 48 degrees for most locations across town. Temperatures across the state ranging anywhere from the low 30s right now to the low 50s. And again, the warmest readings are in the far southeast. 53 in Nebraska City is the warm spot right now. The cold spot across the state is Thedford. They're at 32 degrees. Winds not terrible right now for at least the eastern half of the state. They're on the blustery side, though, in the west. Again, these are going to pick up as we head through the day today. Again, think we're going to be dealing with those winds that are potentially going to be gusting 30 to 40 miles an hour at times through the day today, but more of a westerly and northwesterly wind as we head through the day as we're on the backside of that low pressure system. Right now, a few wind gusts across western Nebraska up to around 30 miles an hour, but again, think those winds will pick up a little bit as we head through the day today. We factor in that wind early this morning, wind chills mid-20s to mid-30s for central and western Nebraska, 40s and the low 50s here in the east and southeast. Satellite radar picture again does show some snow mixing in there across parts of the Sandhills. Again, early this morning, North Platte did have a few snowflakes mix in, and then we do also have some scattered showers and thunderstorms that have developed across parts of east central northeastern Nebraska early this morning. That activity is lifting to the north. A little bit of activity kind of trying to push out of northern Kansas into south central Nebraska. So again, folks down there in south central Nebraska will want to keep an eye on that as we head through the morning. That could slide through again areas Minden, Holdridge, Blue Hill, maybe kind of clipping Hastings, Bruning, Geneva, Clay Center. Again, could see some of that activity kind of slide through the area. Some of those thunderstorms again moving through Wahoo, Fremont, up near Yuling, Rosalie in the northeastern Nebraska early this morning. But overall, nothing too crazy on the board early this morning. If we zoom out, though, things get a little bit busier, especially as you head just off to the east. Again, our thunderstorms that we had moved through last night, that strong line of storms now pushing into parts of Illinois, Missouri, down to the Arkansas region, and we're going to be dealing with more strong to severe thunderstorms in those areas as we head through the day today, and we'll look at that in just a second. You zoom out, look at a national view. Again, you can see warnings, both severe thunderstorm warnings and tornado warnings along that line across parts of Missouri, again into Illinois, and again, those regions, unfortunately, again, are going to be dealing with more strong to severe thunderstorms as we head through the day today. So have a number of alerts that are out, including again, winter storm warnings, that is. Winter weather advisories for the northern part of this storm. Southern part of the storm has tornado watches that are currently in effect across parts of Illinois, Missouri, down into Arkansas and Oklahoma. Flood watches stretching from, again, Arkansas up through Ohio. Again, as these areas could be hit with some extremely heavy rain as we head over the next 24 to 48 hours. Here at home, though, again, across Nebraska, no weather alerts currently in place. So if we check out Skycast through the day today, again, I think we could see some, we'll continue to see some scattered moisture across the area through the morning with cloudy skies. I think into this afternoon, though, we should generally dry things out. There could still be a hit or miss shower or two across the area, but overall, pretty quiet conditions. You can see, though, by 5 o'clock this late afternoon, early evening, that really stout line of thunderstorms developing from up near Chicago, back down near St. Louis, into southeastern Missouri, parts of Arkansas, looking at a severe weather outbreak in parts of those areas as we head through the day today, and potentially an outbreak of tornadoes in some areas as well. So again, keep those folks in mind as we head through the day today. They could be dealing with some dangerous weather late afternoon into the evening time frame. By 10 o'clock tonight, we're going to be looking for skies to kind of clear out across Nebraska. Again, should see quiet conditions. Winds should be settling down for us a little bit. And then as we head into the day on Thursday, I think Thursday is going to be overall a fairly quiet day, mostly to partly sunny skies. We'll start to see a chance as we head into the afternoon and evening for, again, maybe a few scattered showers across the state. Best chances are likely going to be in the west and southwest by 5 o'clock. And then as we head between 5 and 10, parts of central Nebraska, I think, have the best chance to see some scattered light to maybe moderate rainfall at times. And then, again, our next system kind of begins to move through the area as we head into the day on Friday. We'll be looking at more widespread chances for moisture. Again, so kind of some off and on rainfall possible as we head through the day on your Friday across the state, including here in Lincoln. Again, it's going to be one of those things that we're going to keep a close eye on over the next couple days. in terms of potential rainfall amounts. Doesn't look like a ton of moisture, but again, we'll take whatever moisture we can get, especially considering the drought conditions that we have across the state. So if we zoom in, take a closer look at SkyCast statewide view, again, try and time things out for the day today. Through the morning, we'll watch for that scattered rain across the state. Should be fairly light by this afternoon, though. I think we kind of dry things out. We'll look for variable cloudiness this afternoon with blustery west and northwest winds. Again, could gust 30 to 35, maybe close to 40 miles an hour at times. By 10 o'clock tonight, skies, though, should clear out. Conditions should be pretty quiet for us. And then into the day on Thursday, we'll say mostly to partly sunny skies. And then as we head into the afternoon, we'll see a chance for the western half of the state for some moisture. And then those chances for moisture will kind of spread across the state as we head into the day on Friday. I think we could see a little bit more widespread activity than what our in-house model here has shown, but some off and on showers are going to be possible for us through the day on your Friday across central and eastern Nebraska. Again, rainfall amounts don't look like they're going to be crazy high, but it's something we're going to keep an eye on. Severe weather outlook for the day today. Again, not expecting any severe weather in our neck of the woods. That's unfortunately not the case, though, for our neighbors off to the east. Again, we now have a high risk for severe weather. From parts of, Arkansas, Tennessee, Kentucky, southeastern Missouri, down into Illinois. Again, that's 5 out of 5 on the severe weather threat scale. So, again, they're looking at potential for a severe weather outbreak, an outbreak of tornadoes being possible in those areas. That moderate risk in red, again, that's 4 out of 5. Again, that stretches, from extreme northern Louisiana up into parts of Illinois and Indiana. That enhanced risk for severe weather, meaning numerous severe thunderstorms being possible, again, stretches kind of from north-central Texas all the way up to Michigan. So, again, a pretty stout system moving through the area is going to bring in a lot of strong to severe thunderstorms from the southern plains kind of up towards the Great Lakes as we head through the day today. And, again, we have a very high threat for tornadoes across parts of, again, Illinois, Indiana, parts of Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, and down into Mississippi as well. So, again, keep those thoughts in mind. Keep those folks in mind as we head through the day today. As again, they could see a pretty significant day when it comes to severe weather. Also, again, threat for high winds and threat for some large hail across much of those regions as well. But again, looks like it could be a big tornado day, so that's something we'll watch. Severe weather threat into the day on Thursday again stays off to our south and east. There could be a few rumbles of thunder in the west, and then on Friday, again, severe weather kind of stays in the same place. So again, they could see repeated rounds of thunderstorms over the next several days, and even into the day 4. Again, the day 4 severe weather outlook, again, for Saturday has severe weather possible, again, for areas off just to our south and to our east. So if you look at the precipitation potential, this is through Friday at 5. Again, this matches up with those areas that have those flood watches. So, again, across parts of, Arkansas, southern Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Tennessee, Kentucky, they could be seeing some extremely heavy rainfall as we head over the next 24 to 48 to 72 hours with repeated rounds of thunderstorms here across the state. In terms of our moisture, again, it looks like with this next system that's going to be moving through, it would bring more moisture to parts of central and western Nebraska as opposed to eastern Nebraska. But, again, we're going to have to watch as we head over the next couple days, kind of see how models trend and things like that. But there will be additional chances for some light moisture, I think, for us here in Lincoln over the coming days. As far as high temperatures today, again, here in Lincoln, we think we're going to actually see a fairly seasonal day, high of around 60 degrees for us, but it gets cooler as you head across central and western Nebraska. Temperatures ranging anywhere from the low 40s to the low to mid 50s in those areas. Warmest readings will be here in southeastern Nebraska. Low temperatures tonight falling down mid 20s to mid 30s across the state here in Lincoln, around 33. 30 for Grand Island and Hastings, 26 in North Platte tonight. High temperatures on your Thursday, again, close to normal for us again here in Lincoln, or high in the upper 50s near 60, but again, upper 40s to low to mid 50s across central and western sections of the state. Friday morning, it's mid 30s to low to mid 40s to start the day. Friday afternoon, a little bit cooler, though, low 40s to low 50s across the state. And again, I think we'll be dealing with cloudy skies throughout the day with those off and on light rain showers across parts of the state. Friday night into Saturday, those lows drop down, teens, 20s, and 30s for most of the state. Saturday, again, cool with mostly cloudy skies, getting a little bit breezy for us as well. Temperatures only reaching the mid to upper 40s to near 50 degrees. So again, that's about 10 or so degrees below normal for us to start the weekend. Into Sunday morning, lows dropping down into the 20s across the state. So again, still too early to put plants in the ground, but again, we're getting close But again, lows falling down below freezing across the state into Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon, temperatures do rebound a little bit back to near normal levels into the upper 50s and low 60s to round out the weekend. So the weekend, I don't think, is a complete wash for us. But again, some low-end chances for some moisture today, tomorrow. I think slightly better chances on on Friday, and then that lingers into Saturday. Again, going to be on the windy side today, also windy on Saturday. Things start to dry out Sunday and into the early part of the work week next week, but temperature staying close to normal, but a few degrees below normal. Again, Sunday into early next week. That changes, though, past Tuesdays. Then we see temperatures jump back up into the 70s, it looks like, for the middle and end of the week next week. So keep an eye on that long-range forecast. Again, does look like some warmer weather is going to be heading our way, but also some drier weather as well. We see, again, those scattered chances for moisture basically over the next several days. But then Sunday through much of the week next week, we're basically getting shut out when it comes to moisture, which is not what we like to see in April. Again, like to continue to see those moisture chances to help us get out of those drought conditions that we have across the state. 8 to 14-day temperature outlook. This takes us April 9th through April 15th. Right now, again, has decent odds for much of the state, much of the region, of seeing above average temperatures. So again, we saw that with the 70s there on the 10-day forecast. And then, unfortunately, we continue to see better than normal odds for below average precipitation across the area as well. So again, looks like things are going to dry out for us as we head kind of through the middle parts of April. So that'll be a time frame we'll keep an eye on. So again, we're going to keep our fingers crossed and hope we can get as much moisture as we can here over the next couple days and get that in the bucket before things kind of dry out just a little bit for us as well. So again, fairly quiet as we head over, at least over the next day or two, but then we'll keep an eye on that next chance for moisture moving across the state as we head late this week and into the upcoming weekend. So again, as always, keep it tuned to 1011, both on air and online, for all of your latest forecast details. Appreciate everyone for tuning in and watching. Hope everyone has a nice Wednesday.